Most civilized people are out of touch with reality because they confuse the world as it is with the world as they think about it, and talk about it, and describe it. Now, of course, reality, from a philosopher's point of view, is a dangerous word. A philosopher will ask me, what do I mean by reality? Am I talking about the physical world of nature? Or am I talking about a spiritual world? Or what? And to that I have a very simple answer. When we talk about the material world, that is actually a philosophical concept. So in the same way, if I say that reality is spiritual, that's also a philosophical concept. And reality itself is not a concept. Reality is and we won't give it a name.
Okay, so I normally have this volume all the way up, but today it feels very loud. So hold on one second. Look at the... Oh, it's because it is loud. How's that? Is that okay? I think I have it a little bit louder normally. Because I like when the narrators are as loud as I am. So it feels like the same. Perfect timing. Hello, hello, Fudge. How are you? Can begin. Now, do we remember where we left off? Yes, I do. That's right. We were trying to find the drugs, right? That's correct. Kitty cat. Just another Wednesday then. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Hello, Albie. How are you? See, I would let you eat some of that bagel if I knew it wouldn't absolutely destroy your insides. You cute, adorable kitty cat. Ooh. Okay. So, we have discovered... is her name Ruby? We've discovered Ruby, like where her location is. But it kind of gave us like end game dialogue, like if you do this, there's no turning back. So we decided to go back and just maybe finish up some dialogue with a couple of people, and we ended up telling the union guy to fuck right off. Because he's a jackass. And then I've never played, but I've been curious about this game. It's very, very good, very well written. But then we went back and spoke to Joyce, and Joyce was telling us about a, drug ring that's being run through here. So we're now trying to find and locate. We know it's Ruby, but we're just trying to get evidence for it. And I think I can't remember. I can't remember who we
Looking for
to.
something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off
Ooh,
again?
Okay, right. We were about to talk to him, which is why we're standing right here. Okay. I know. Let me move this so that it's easier for me to read it with the lights. Hey. I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He smirks. First, you knew Sealing didn't do it.
He did something. He stole his employer's goods and another lorryman's job. You should be thankful for the tip.
He grins, a wide smile. Just tell me which one's her lorry.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Actually, we do.
No. He means La Puta Madre.
Shh. I was trying to intimidate him, Kim.
The name resounds like a bell in the air. A dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, him.
I am going to cross my arms and nod.
Then I presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Kim!
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorrymen and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Ooh.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
He tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job. Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Do you think we can... I have clothes. I'm gonna put our clothes on. I'm gonna risk it for the bullshit. I think we have clothes that do that. Shivers. I also maybe don't, because I think I very commonly was like, yeah, we don't need this, it's fine. So it looks like we don't have Encyclopedia, Shivers, Drama. Oh my god, I thought I for sure had some, but maybe I don't. Ah. Well, we at least have those, which bumps it up one. And our cool badass jacket. Okay. Okay, well now we have a +2 at least. That's better.
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves. Where did that man get such a cool jacket?
Fuck yeah.
Did he receive it upon graduating the École
Jesus.
Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
Yeah, danger to myself. What am I doing? This is insane. Damn right, I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend. Dangerous and cool. In fact, no one dares to say a single thing about the jacket. But believe me, they are all very impressed. Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more often. No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Yeah, it's not really my style, I guess.
Hey, I've got an idea on how to fix your style. Maybe you should just go fuck yourself, yeah? Ever thought of that?
Yes. All right,
Looking
let's go.
for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Men like this only respect two things: strength and fear.
Show me her lorry right fucking now. Where is it?
Fuck you.
Oh my
I told
God.
you. I'm not
We're
gonna...
grabbing him.
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Holy shit. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of your life, you understand? Oh my God, I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down. Do you hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go police radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off. Madre is the one that he's afraid of, right? So I think we're gonna go... I mean, I personally don't think this one is as intimidating as the other ones. Like, I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life is pretty fucking intimidating. As is burning the thing down, but it might be insured. So I'm gonna go with this one because Kim set us up.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days.
Where exactly is it?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
His voice changed.
A
That was
small
really
temple
good.
by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
He turns to you. Hey. 1 second. I spilled my hot cocoa. It's not a big spill, though, so just 1 second. Pick up, save the keyboard. Yeah, no, it was just a little bump because I had a cat on my arm, and then, you know, cats. Nothing was injured. It is very much a hot cocoa kind of day, though. Okay.
Looks like he got his adrenaline up, too.
Okay, right, we're gonna leave. Okay, so he said down here. How goes the vote? Has he started yet? I kind of want to know what game he's going to be playing next. This one, right?
This screen found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy, warm, dusty too.
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Good idea.
I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Oh, Jesus. I am not going to do this very well. We don't have any physical instrument. Oh, my God. Not that. Oh, no. There we go. Okay, we want to look at our clothing items. Pain threshold, but that's not what we're looking for. I don't think I have any physical instrument ones. Reaction speed, pain threshold. Yeah, because I think we did this last time, remember? Because I couldn't open the door either. Okay, so we will do shivers and composure, and I think this is everything that we were wearing normally as well. Why is our physical instrument -2? Scented scarf. What? Oh, is that something we're learning? Uh-oh. Bonus from thoughts, -2. Shit. Is that over here, I wonder? Oh my God, we're almost gay! This is so good, and Wasteland of Reality is almost done as well. Should we wait? Look it. This gives us -2 physical instrument. There's 37 minutes remaining. We could literally read a book in-game, pass the time, and then do this without the -2, which I think that we should. Because that's what's giving us. And then we're wearing a scarf? What fucking scarf am I wearing? How do I see the scarf? How do I take that off? Looks like my... Oh, right here. Literally not a scarf. It's a tie, you motherfucker. You can do that one instead. Okay, so at least we're now at like the... We're at no bonus for the physical instrument.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead.
Yeah,
it's
only
seen better days.
28%, so I think that we should interact with something that passes time. Oh.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus.
We listened to this already, right? Yeah, we did. There's a game mechanic that's making your stat lower too, by the way. Which one? Put the scarf back on and make it a 17. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Let's do it. Because we can redo the check, right? But do we have to level up to retry it? Here's what we'll do. We'll just save it. We'll save. You heal your health, it will raise your physical stats as well. Oh, well, we want it to be
This
17 for the
screen
meme, right?
A to Z,
Oh, Jesus.
contemporary.
That's not gonna work. Okay, well... We should do that anyway.
This screen found A to Z
Still 8%.
Contemporary is
So I don't
parked
think
in
you
the
were telling me
shadow
the
of
truth just
ruins
now.
looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Okay, well... Did I just save? Holy shit, dude. I just canceled that without... Oh my fucking god. I'm so glad we saved. Holy shit, it was 98% done and I fucking canceled it. Woo. You saved right before that. I know, thank God we did. Holy. There we go. Wasteland of Reality, still there. Okay, let's take this necktie off and we're gonna put this guy on instead. Okay, and then we've got our tool equipped as well, but we are gonna do an interactable. If we interact with a book, will it pass some time for us? Like perhaps this one?
The man from Heimdall stares out at you.
As long as you've
from
not
the
read it
cover.
before. Fuck. Okay, so we have read it before. We've read all of our books before. I could maybe see if we could go buy another book. Just need to pass 30 minutes. Is there another way to pass time? By smoking? Doesn't rereading stuff advance time? That's what I'm wondering. If I reread it, will it... Speedrunners read the same books over and over to pass time. Okay, cool. Then let's give it a try. I think it does. Okay. Oh, Drew, I was just giving you shit. I get it. No biggie. Okay, we want... Obviously.
The man from Heimdall stares out at you from the cover, his face fixed in grim resolve.
Okay, we're looking at the time.
The
1646.
back blurb reads, his latest adventure serves as below, in small, a brazen attempt to bilk fans for more money by splicing together old stories under a new title. People find comfort in familiarity, remembering old experiences, looking at old. You know the story by heart at this point. Nothing new or remarkable catches your eye.
Oh.
You know the story by heart at this.
Okay, so we can't do that one.
The edges of the pages are worn. The jacket copy. He is ambushed by a tribe of female. You open the book. His arms. You flip to the copyright page. This book was written in 38. Berserker rage burns in his azure-hued man from
There we go.
Heimdall
It's passing
rides
the time
on a
now.
gilded griffin. His golden mane, the steel muscles
There we
of
go.
man from Heimdall gleam in the humid jungle air. A passage reads, thine spells are not. I have grand plans for you. In the final, to find out what happens next.
Okay. We did it! Okay, so that means... Can I look at this? What's happening here?
Wasteland of reality.
Here we go.
Congrats, you're sober. It will take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. So you're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start sleeping like a normal person. Full recovery will take years though. It'll be depressing, and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. This is how normal people are all the time.
Okay. Again, wow. Oh no! I don't want this. Holy shit! Look at it! It's not bonuses. It takes away one from our Inland Empire. +1 in Psychic is pretty good, though. So does that mean that it takes away one in Suggestion and one in Inland Empire, but then gives one back, so they kind of cancel each other out? Yes, okay, then it's totally worth it.
This screen found A to Z Contemporain is parked in the shadow of the...
Okay, good luck to us.
This screen found A to Z Contemporain. Pry bar in hand.
Damn
You
it.
take a hard swing at the window.
Do we try
A
again, or
loud
do we just let
thunk
it?
rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider.
God, that was a
on the
critical
glass.
failure, dude.
Looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
Really?
Another futile thunk sounds in the brisk coastal air.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Oh my god, I'm so glad we didn't... You know? We've been playing through this and trying not to restart if anything happens. Oh my god.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
Nice.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
I check the
You
pedals.
wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Huh. Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
He likes where this is going.
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an... So this is weird, because we already found this and we already found the boot print, but yeah. One sole was smoother than the
Which
other.
means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
The lieutenant's eyes light up behind his prescription lens. So it is really Ruby running the complex operation out of her lorry.
At least we can now ask Titus some concrete questions about it.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
What? Why would anybody need so many radio stations?
For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Is there anything that we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
Okay.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat. These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin. The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade number 5.
Wow, okay, you know your perfume.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy.
Oh.
Wait, this actress really does look a lot like Claudia. She may have been right about this Ruby after all.
Oh, wow, okay.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat. A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
I unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Peripherique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
And I pick it up.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thoughts trail off.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
I close the door.
You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective?
He steps
Before
away
we
from-
return to Joyce?
Oh, okay, sure.
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well-funded. Technology like that,
Yeah.
a major player must be financing it.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
Oh, shit.
And last but not least, it's Ruby's cabin we found. This is an undeniable connection to the Union.
And she might have been right about Ruby. She looks an awful lot like one of the poster girls in the cabin.
Perhaps you're right. This is one connection I find a little dubious, to be honest. I prefer not to profile people's emotions. Perhaps it's because I'm not very good at it, but still.
Actually, he's not bad at it at all.
Union really is in neck deep with everything around here, isn't it?
One way or another, they seem to be. Logistically, if nothing else. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them. To other ends, as extra ammunition.
Okay, will the RCM open an investigation into this?
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
He stops to think. What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. an investigation.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Alright.
Debrief over. After you.
Okay. I think we can go talk to Joyce, but I want to talk to Titus real quick. Oh, hey officer, got a minute? I do. Let me unequip these ridiculous things I'm holding.
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
Oh God. Sorry, man, I can't disclose the facts of an official investigation to you. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta say that.
It's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
The last thing we need is more civilians involved.
Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
What's the plan with those rhymes anyway?
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
Why don't you work at the fucking club, dude?
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
It's more him.
All right, I had another question,
The
actually.
man taps his fingers
Oh.
rhythmically.
No, never mind. That's all for now. Sorry. Oh, man. I just want to help everybody. All right, let's talk to our second love, Titus, here.
The Coppernado is back.
He smirks.
What do you want?
Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 Kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? We know Ruby was the driver. We know that's your affiliation with her. Detective, you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
No, do the honor.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
Oh my God, you beautiful bitches. I'm sorry to interrupt the game, but who the fuck went over into Orcush's chat and is making him play Silent Hill? I love you. Oh my God, is it a series run? Tell me everything. Holy shit, dude. No, listen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited. Pick up the phone. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Somebody tell him to pick up his fucking Discord message. I put it on the list and told him. Silent Hill's super scary. At times it can be, but other times it's like, oh, he's gonna love it. Oh, it's like, yeah, Fudge. Listen, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just,
I knew you were gonna react this way.
I'm
okay,
so excited.
It hasn't won yet. It's in the final.
I was just gonna hang up. Okay.
You should have. You should have just hung up there.
I should just, okay. Okay, well then fucking forget about it. Okay, well
Dog face.
actually though, let me know when it wins. Okay. I want to know if he's going to do a series run like Fudge. And I don't want to say anything because I think Fudge is doing a series run. I started watching him play Final Fantasy 1. There's some disturbing content. There's some, I would say that, Bane. There's some like, whoa moments more so than like really scary all the time. However, I've played Silent Hill 2 so many times now that this doesn't really happen to me as much anymore, but I used to get like fierce sweats. I used to sweat. I was so like anxious while playing Silent Hill 2. So I think that it just depends on who you are and whether the content of the game is going to freak you out. But I love the series so much because, and it has many, many flaws. It's not perfect at all, but it's a very metaphor heavy series where what you're looking at isn't just monsters that have been, people have been turned into zombies because of some biological warfare. It's psychological warfare, and it's like so deliciously good, and it's just like this weird Twin Peaky style surreal fucking horror. Oh, so good. Pumpkinberry Silent Hill 2 remake is being made. I can't think about it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so sorry to break the mood of the game. We're back to it. Okay. He said, you're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Oh, you're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people.
Boo fucking who. People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
I love him. Okay, and what about Ruby? Is she the 8th Hardy who runs this thing for you?
You sure do love long walks through Theory Town, don't you? Well, I'm thirsty now. Thirsty for beer. Got any less theoretical questions, Cobb?
He's practically saying yes. A yes to everything you said.
Okay. I think we know everything we need to know, bitches. Okay. Let's fucking do it. Okay, we're gonna fast travel. Okay. And we are traveling here, right? Yes. Can I redo this one right now? Hold on, then let's not travel. Let's try one more time to do the perception one. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, but...
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find.
What? So I'm literally just going to be like, hey, someone's hid a key in the bush.
Huh?
I need you guys to hand the key to me. Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing? Ooh, Titus, can you hand me the key, please? Interesting.
I'm not your janitor, cop. I don't even know what you're talking about. There's nothing there.
If he says it's there, it's there.
The lieutenant takes his glasses off to clean them and then puts them back on. All right, well, can you let me slide by so I can grab it?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Whoa, thank you,
The key
Theo.
is brass. Workshop spare.
Can we
is
get in
etched
now?
Into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Whoa, thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Does anybody know why this key was hanging out there?
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Maybe this is somehow connected to Ruby getting to the
Your
roof.
secret root theory? You're grasping for straws, cop man. Why'd she put it back if it's hers? A little wisdom from old Titus. Not everything is connected to one thing. Keys just lie around. It's a messy world.
It's said without aggression, as genuine advice.
All right, let's find out.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. The key fits the dimple lock.
Did it
takes
win?
a bit of effort to turn it after all these years. But then, the lock clicks.
Okay. Hold on, real quick. We're pausing this before we open this door. Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
I feel so bad, dude. You're like you're so deep in this game, and I'm like,
Yes, that's okay. Holy shit, Discord just notified me that we have clipping enabled and that you could clip my voice. Did you see that?
Am
Yeah, I don't know how we do it, but it looks like as we're, participants in this. Oh, Jesus Christ! Snake, are you there?
Did you know that those things exist?
Yeah, I knew the soundboard existed, but I didn't realize
Okay.
that you could clip private calls now.
Oh, that's
Weird.
terrifying.
Yeah. Well, it just says you may be recorded.
You may be recorded.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it says participants in this call have clips enabled. How do I clip you?
I don't know.
I also don't
Where is
know.
it?
I don't know how to do it. Anyway, so you're playing. Yeah, that's kind of scary. It's incredibly scary. I'm gonna immediately turn it off.
Oh yeah, no, that's not allowed with my calls.
Yeah, it is because it says that you both have it enabled. That's what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna unenable it. As soon as I
Okay.
figure that
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Rob says it's because you can create clips in Discord streams because people are streaming in Discord, so you clip automatically. That's kind of fucking cool, though. For people who are streaming, but in a private call, that's weird. Except for all the times that you say something and I'm like, man, I wish I had that on the soundboard.
I wish I could fucking clip
that, baby. Okay, so Silent Hill 1, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, are you playing Silent Hill 1 or are you doing a series run? What's happening here?
Well, I don't think I can do a series run.
What does that mean? Why not? Are you a coward?
Well, yes, but also this is just supposed to be for October, and I'm going back to Final Fantasy in November.
Why would you hurt me like this? You can't just play one of them.
Well, the remake is coming out of 2 soon, right?
Yes.
So
If
I
you were
figured
gonna play
I could
one
play
of-
one.
You mean 2? You want to play Silent Hill 2?
Why would I do that when I could play Silent Hill 1 and then play the remake of Silent Hill 2? Are you? I'm gonna see your face right now. What are you doing? What's happening to you?
Well, you just offended me on a molecular level. I mean, yes, you're right. You could just play the remake of 2, or how about a counter offer? You play 2 because it is arguably the best one, and then you play the remake when it comes out as well.
Okay.
And then you listen to me talk your ear off about why 2 is a masterpiece when it's over.
Well, here's my question though. Am I going to understand what's happening in 2 if I don't play 1?
No. I mean, yes, you will. You can. It's, in my opinion, it's way better to play 2 before you play 1. Just play 2.
Then I'll play 2. That's fine.
Like,
this
is my Metal Gear, dude. Yeah, this is my Metal Gear.
Guide me through this.
And I would give you the play order.
You have to make me an intro, right?
Done. I'll make you an intro. Do you start it tomorrow, though?
Well,
it's fine. I can do it.
Well, I figured that maybe I'll take a day.
Okay.
And start it on Friday.
Yes.
Because you got to make the intro, and you also have to help me figure out how to stream this.
Done. Already done.
Weird.
I have everything already because I play through these games all the time. But yes. Okay. Yeah. Will do. I will help you do everything. Does that mean that you are only playing Silent Hill 2 though, or are you gonna do a series run?
Oh my god, dude. Well, if I was gonna do a series run, it would have made sense to start this at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, definitely. But also, here's what I have to say about Silent Hill. Silent Hill, and this may ruin it, but Silent Hill is really more of a winter game. It's like
really more of a winter
November and December, man, or even January. You play it when it's like creepy and snowy outside.
How would I be able to come back to Final Fantasy after all this?
Well, how many Final Fantasies are you doing? Like 1 million? Are you playing 9 next?
I was just gonna keep going, man. I'm so into it. I was gonna play 9.
Oh yeah, okay.
Which
well,
was my
listen,
favorite as a kid.
Yeah, if you're super into it, go back to Final Fantasy.
Because I really liked 10. And then I was going to be like, well, you know what? Let's see what 11's doing, the MMO. Let's check that out for a weekend. And then I was going to do 12.
Fun. Yeah, 12's really good. I like 12. So you're doing a series run of Final Fantasy.
I was, but maybe I can interrupt that with a series run of Silent Hill.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so when we say series run, I would recommend doing 2, 1, 3, 4, skip 5, and then do...
There's that many Silent Hills? I thought there was only 3.
Oh. No.
Why are you so mad at me? I don't know anything about
this.
I saw
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
You're mad at me?
No, I'm just saying, yeah, there's a lot of Silent Hills. There's Silent Hill 4, The Room, and then I would skip the Homecoming, and then the next one I would do, if it's even possible to do, which it might not be for you, is the...
Why wouldn't it be?
Because I think it was an exclusive, and it's only available for PS4. I can't remember. Somebody look it up. I'm
trying to get.
It's the Rain one, Downpour, Silent Hill Downpour, which people didn't like it, and I did a Silent Hill series run recently and played it, and was like, "This is fucking great." It's very much like the old ones, so I don't know why everyone was shitting on it, but it's good. And I would include Downpour and then skip everything else. Downpour is on Xbox maybe, so you might be able to get it on like Xbox Live or Play or whatever. So I'll look into it and see if you can find that one.
This is like a serious commitment.
It is. It's like I told you. This is my Metal Gear.
I would be playing this until January.
Yeah,
probably, right?
Yeah. I would be the Brad to the Metal Gear playthrough, but PB to Silent Hill. I would be like, this is the order in which you play it in, and
very
blah, blah,
eloquent.
blah. Thank you. I did struggle. I'm just excited is all.
Okay. So you said 2, 1, 3, 4, skip 5? 2, 1, 3, 4. So.
Yes, honestly, no, I'm thinking because I would honestly probably have you skip 1 altogether.
Yeah. I saw the movie.
It's good. Well, that doesn't count. But
I don't remember it. All I remember
I liked
is
the first film. I thought it was
pyramid head
Yeah.
tearing that woman's clothes off and then tearing her skin off.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only part of the whole movie that I recall.
So, yeah, Pyramid Head's not even in Silent Hill 1, and I'll explain everything to you when you're done playing. Let's just start with Silent Hill 2, and if you like it, we'll continue the run. How's that?
Okay.
Yes! Okay, cool. I will help you. I will make you an intro. Thank you, chat, for making Silent Hill 2 win. Okay, bye. I'm going back to Disco now.
Okay, bye.
Okay. I really just want him to play 2, 3, 4, and down 4. Is that blasphemous? It's probably blasphemous, but whatever. Also, there's a Silent Hill thing coming out in November as well, which we will be doing, I hope. Okay, now we finally open the door. So sorry for those
Dust
here for
rises before
Disco.
you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits from distant ages.
Ooh.
No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop.
Whoa. Pinball machine, says Fran Conegarian. The theme is horses and swords. This is another pinball machine. White Diora. The back glass shows a female figure in mourning. NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. Oh, NB. What?
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Wait, you've played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Well, let's take a closer look. Maybe he'll play pinball with us.
Great.
The lieutenant sighs.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin-operated. Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Oh my god. Okay, first of all, we're gonna
Above
read
the
text.
painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Mundi means world, but what does corpus mean again? In Latin?
The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble.
Body, okay. That's pretty cool.
The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have
obviously.
small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed. Think of them as bulls.
Let's fucking go.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced bulls in play with relative ease. Go, go, Fingerboy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
What kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
A racist mountaineer.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
Ugh.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
But you seem to be having fun.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Kim. Ruined the fucking game for me. Oh, shit.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment, the lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's White Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme, probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
How about we fire one of these bad boys up and play some ball?
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist pinball.
What? We were just
What a
playing.
dumb name. Royalist pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Oh wow. Okay. Sounds like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on.
What about the other one?
No.
Oh. Okay. What the fuck is happening? We have to immediately put clothes on for encyclopedia. Okay, because this is info about Kim and we can't fail this check. We gotta... Oh, yes. Okay. Do we have any more for that? I don't think so. Bum 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 bum. Reaction speed. Logic, drama. I mean, I could... Wait. Yeah, we want encyclopedia. Okay, that's good enough.
Yes?
Wait. That's not what I was supposed to be... Oh no! Is it over? Can I not do it again? Shit. It wasn't a standard thing. God damn it. It was like one of those pop-ups, I think.
Over there, in the corner.
I don't think we can do it again.
Yes? What about me?
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Okay. Okay. Who do we ask again? I think I just said, oh, okay. Are you sure?
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
Okay,
The
fine.
eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you. It's like you're locked down.
What is happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
I'm just staring at your lips for some reason.
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
I'm sorry, what? Game?
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Okay. What just fucking happened?
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
I'm sorry.
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88. There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
It says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
Okay.
At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
I wonder what it was used for.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
He taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. I close the doors and we go up. Holy shit! There are small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism themed. Oh my god. I have a trench coat, pinball maker's coat, +1 empathy, and +1 hand-eye coordination. Oh my god. Pinball machine has been taken apart
So
and gutted.
this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
Yeah.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
He taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the artists bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Does this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this. It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and Gart ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
Hey, counter spells.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Let's have a closer look.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine.
Oh.
Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines.
This doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the hanging.
The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Someone's been here within the last week or two, then.
3 weeks maximum, from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week, too. You know, officer.
He looks at you.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
It was a stereo investigation, after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Oh?
It means someone snuck through what seemed like a secret route, leading to the roof, from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. These prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer.
Wow, okay, so it doesn't seem like... I mean, it might not be Ruby. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You can see a bedroom on the other side. Ew.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
Oh my god. We can see into her bedroom?
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist conclusions. You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural.
Holy shit.
This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
Unbar the door.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
What? I need to tell you about the... What? What? Okay, well that's nuts. Okay, so we've opened the door. That's super cool. I didn't expect there to be another way into that door unless we broke it down. Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's disco time. Okay. Oop.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
Wait. Metal Gear 3 remake trailer? Did that just drop? Oh. Okay, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it because I would just rather play it. Okay. What do you mean?
Nothing. You're right. Get in there. Deep. Invade every personal space. Break every lock.
What the fuck? It's my duty. It's my job.
Attaboy. The world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
The fuck? Oh my god. Jamrock Shuffle. Oh, confusing. But oh, this is just like us looking and looting. Loot Goblin. Okay, we want to talk to the Whirling in Rags guy, but why won't it let me move around? Ooh, we've got to level up. Do I level up something? I think we probably wait, right? Hello? Game? I can't move around. What have I done wrong? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I need to click on the door, dude. Jesus. It looked, in my defense, it looked like it was open. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, was there something you needed?
I saw something.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
I got into the back room.
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He controls his excitement well.
He's really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
The black gaping maw at the end of time. No, I say pinball machines, a pinball workshop.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
Thinking of turning it back into a pinball arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall?
Upstairs in the secret back room. I found it when I found the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Thank you. I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
Nope. Nope.
Yes?
Bye. Okay. Blackout drunk.
Again?
Here I come.
I can't.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't intending to talk to you. Okay. We've done that. I think the only thing left, guys, is, you know what? It is time. I'm nervous. I don't want it to be over. And I doubt it will be. I'm sure there's like an epilogue or something. I think it was just the one, like, watch. It's not even half the game done. All they said was that the union stuff would end. We don't know if there's more. There could be lots more left. Yeah, I agree with you, Tom. Very creepy. I am gonna quick save though. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna pee real quick just in case it is the fucking end of the game. You know? Hold on.
Most civilized people are out of touch with reality because they confuse the world as it is with the world as they think about it, and talk about it, and describe it. Now, of course, reality, from a philosopher's point of view, is a dangerous word. A philosopher will ask me, what do I mean by reality? Am I talking about the physical world of nature? Or am I talking about a spiritual world? Or what? And to that I have a very simple answer. When we talk about the material world, that is actually a philosophical concept. So in the same way, if I say that reality is spiritual, that's also a philosophical concept. And reality itself is not a concept. Reality is and we won't give it a name.
Literally the perfect fucking time. Okay. I'm back. Here we go. Okay. This video kind of spoils the whole game. Does it really? I have not watched it. But that is good to know, I guess. Shall we? Back. Let's go. Okay. Nah, it's just some locations, not really. I don't know. Brad said it kind of was, but I just decided not really to watch it. I just listened to it. Hey, honey. Okay.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once, but her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says the shadowy figure by the machine.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. She doesn't want to hurt you, but she has to.
What?
Doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways. No, buddy, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Fucking okay. That seems ridiculous, but alright.
Really now? Check this out.
She turns the dial in her
You're
hand.
overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
Kim and I are gonna die. Are you gonna kill me
No,
too?
I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead already. All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here. I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency.
You're using one of those devices used to send signals through the pale on me. Wow.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
You should probably check on Kim. That's what good partners do.
Yeah, of course. I've been worried about him.
officer.
Eyes closed. The lieutenant is doubled over. He's still alive and breathing.
A
Oh my
pale
god, if he
latitude
dies, I'm gonna
compressor
die.
Is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale. Literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
Sounds like she knew someone who used to man one of those stations. But she won't tell you about her. Boy, you're one empathetic police officer to have guessed even that right now.
It was a legendary empathy roll that we succeeded.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestures towards something with great effort.
Precisely. This
Boy, I
is
wish
an
I had my gun
industrial
right
strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
I can't hit the button. He's got my arm. If he won't let go of it.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
Huh? Gotta keep her talking, okay? Have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it.
Holy
The field
shit.
was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
How did you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
She nods towards her torture device.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
She studies her death ray and the law officials trapped in it. Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
What are they saying? Eight. 2. That was cool. Oh, she was reading the numbers. 8-2. Okay, this is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
Oh my god, could you please turn it down so I can ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Jesus.
God damn it.
She regards you and Kim with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of the shadows.
The
pain
gun she's
lessens.
carrying is a 2-barreled front loader, not like the murder
She's
weapon.
carrying our gun.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
I mean... Oh my god. Please don't die. Please don't die.
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side.
Holy shit,
It's quiet
bitch.
in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
You see them fireworks, Kim? And I glance back.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage.
She's gonna kill me.
Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
I didn't even think about that. They told us she was fucking suicidal, dude. They told us she was on the edge and we destroyed her machine that she built herself and was super proud of. I didn't even think. Fuck, man. Fuck. Oh, boy.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. So why is it not coming to you?
Why am I standing here like an idiot?
Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question in vain. Her finger squeezes the trigger now.
She doesn't deserve to die like this.
No, wait. Finally, it comes to you. A way to
What?
connect with her.
I'm not gonna say that. I've been let down by women too. Come on. But I guess I'm going to say this.
She flashes you an incredulous grin.
Yep.
Then she exhales sharply, shakes her head, and pulls the trigger. You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
The lieutenant stands motionless, watching the blood pool in the sand.
Get a hold of yourself. He needs your support now, too.
What did we just do?
Our job. It went really bad. And now we need to clean it up.
She died. How can he be so cold?
I failed to talk her down.
Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on this case, believe me. You can't let this break you.
There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares.
Fuck.
We are cops. Everything is our fault if we let it be.
Okay.
We clean up. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere. That tent there.
Whoa! That was insane! Phew. Is it my gun? Oh, thank God. Equip this when times are most dire. Jesus. I wonder if that would have gone differently had I not, I would save some so hard right now. Kuno, that's like sort of spoiling by saying that there's other shit that I should be doing instead, so just don't make comments like that. Because I know you've played the game like 4 or 5 times, and that means that you've never seen that ending. Or that option. There's no need. Cooking utensils. She's prepared herself porridge with bananas. Great. I feel fucking awful. Sorry, guys.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. You see a rolled-up sleeping bag and personal belongings.
We should put her in the sleeping bag, so the rats don't get to her.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods. There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines. Magazines? You should look through them. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
The lieutenant peeks in over your shoulder. And I sift through the magazine.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science.
She was so smart.
More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
I'll take the notebook.
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by, motionless.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket. It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. This was important to her when it was still hers.
I unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
I'm gonna study her handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Kim sounds so cold, to be honest. He has to be. We just watched something horrific, and the only way to move forward is to compartmentalize it. Put it away.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
We could learn a lot from this.
Dude.
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them.
How far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable. Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Professionalism is his coping mechanism.
Yeah, there you go. There's your answer.
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
What kind of spiral shape? What did she write the day Lely died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. Except...
I don't know if she killed him, dude.
Entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
What's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
Even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that.
I don't think she killed the mercenary.
Yep.
It looks like she might have been framed. Too bad we didn't really get to hear her side of the story.
This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks. Don't get emotional.
So she died for nothing.
She was in plenty of trouble, even without the murder charge. Still, it's a nasty business.
Who do you think killed the merc?
Classio was the one who pointed the finger at Ruby. Perhaps she was trying to steer us away from herself, or...
I guess.
Either way, we need to keep an eye on her. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Oh. You know what I find really interesting about the gun as well? Is it says equipped when times are most dire. Implying that you actually might be able to use it on yourself, which is horrifying.
The plain red tent rests stoically in the corner. Ruby's dead body is wrapped in her sleeping bag.
God damn it. Oh. Dark water trails into the distance. There's no way out. I mean, staging a hanging is pretty sick. I mean, it depends, right? Like, think about this, Ao. If, you know, a good friend of yours was having sex with her lover and then the fucking guy got shot in the head and you didn't do it, just in theory, you didn't do it. You knew that if her name gets filed into her police report or anything, you know, she's gonna get killed for corporate espionage, and your options are the guy's already dead, you have no idea who fucking shot him. Sure, I will potentially take the blame with my group because we won't get taken to jail, the group of us. It's a little bit self-sacrificing if you look at it that way. We just don't know. You know, we don't know if she... We don't know. I mean, she did make a torture device, but she didn't want to kill us. Yeah, I don't know. She seems to me like somebody that was, you know, caught in a tough situation and didn't really know how to get out of it. And that sucked. And I absolutely could, like, reload, because I think we saved right before going in here, but I think, yeah, I think this suits the story, to be honest. So I'm gonna leave it. We've also only, like, saved scum a couple of times, and it's for stuff like checks that we can redo. Whereas that is clearly not meant to be redone in the game, so we're gonna leave it. I thought the staging was morally correct based on this info, to be honest. Don't confuse legality with morality. You get to be an accessory and obstruction of justice to filing a corpse, and likely some others for staging a lynching with an actual corpse, I think. Here's the thing, Bane. Do you think that the guy who was in love with Orange lady would care? Because I know I wouldn't. If I was in that situation with someone that I loved and I knew that they were fucking wanted or, you know, were going to be killed by some corpo, if they got found and I got fucking shot in the head and nobody knew, I don't care. I'm dead. Take my body, stage a hanging, save the one I care about. So it's not like it was done maliciously either. I do happen to think intent matters, but, you know, that's just me. You know, they weren't doing it to fuck anybody over. They were doing it to try to save her from going to jail. Was it the right decision to make? We won't know. Fuck, I can't believe that just happened. That was brutal. Oh my god. Can I not teleport? Why can't I teleport? I'm here in the spot where I normally am. Do they not want us to be able to teleport right now? I guess we'll just walk. Oh, you know what? We should talk to Joyce as well. She's here. Oh, fuck.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
I don't want to talk to you, Joyce.
Yes, my eyes on the harbor have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Where exactly? I'm gay now, also, by the way. Okay, where exactly are these eyes located?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
She's trying to conceal her excitement, but the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I am sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
We should probably should have fucking talked to her first.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
Okay, I've already heard about the connection between the lynching and the strike, but I need your testimony.
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
You need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him. He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched. Last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbor. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there.
We know all of this
the remaining
already
two
because I
Crenell
was a jackass and was like, we don't need anybody.
now.
Like, we're not working for the corpos and we're not working for the Union. We're gonna figure this out on our own. And we did, but like, goddamn, dude.
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Holy shit!
It'll be all of them. The decision is already made.
I have to say, this is not Disco.
It is very far from Disco. My only hope is that you provide a single, concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
she leans against the wooden planks.
If you don't pin this on someone good, and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty. These men work in tandem using semi- and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
Holy shit, see Kim, this is the great bloodletting I've been telling you about. Oh my god, I can't see it happen. Too many things would have to go wrong first. This is a pretty bleak scenario you're describing. Oh my god, yes.
It appears you found it, yes. And I'm not happy for you.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true, Lieutenant W. Frater Dubois. All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
I don't want to blame it on somebody, though. I mean, I guess we could blame it on Ruby, bro. She's dead. Again, she's dead. She won't care. And she'd probably want everybody else's lives to be saved. But fuck, that sucks. Oh! Shit, man.
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Down a deep, black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Okay, anything else?
Sadly, no.
Diamond dogs,
Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, ma'am?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I would be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Did you contact the company? Tell them to call it off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
Did you know him? The man who was hanged?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice, but she had sympathy for this man.
You liked him.
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills. Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
All right, tell me about the others first.
One is a man, Corty, they call him, a nickname as well. The other a woman, Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
What would you say was his eye color, the deceased's?
She closes her eyes, trying to picture the man's face, then shakes her head.
I can't remember.
There's a pang of regret to her voice.
The lieutenant was testing her, asking a small detail first to see if she knew him better than she let on. She passed.
That's all right, man. Anything else? Nationality? What would you say was his age?
He was 40 or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age or gauge his facial expressions.
This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body, and Classier also mentioned it, I believe. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury.
Wow.
That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Where are the remaining two now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're likely to be armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
We still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Joyce?
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans.
Oh,
He's
yeah!
barely maintaining his disguise.
Good shout. I totally forgot about him wearing the fucking clothes that are far too small for him.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Okay.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
That would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
So are we assuming one of the other mercenaries killed this guy?
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask?
Who else has the gun
You have
and
an
the
earpiece?
ability to snipe this?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel.
She nods toward the sloop's cabin.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
Shit, okay.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Jesus, okay. Holy shit.
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivachol West.
Jeez.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Okay.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers. loitering around the canal.
What did they
I cannot
say?
testify by that the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
This does not come as news to us, but still. To your knowledge, where did this assault take place, if you know?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
All right, well, that's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Yes, the tattoos.
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
She reaches over the guard wire and takes the photo, holds it in
For
her
about
hand.
half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a trigette not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
I am just staying quiet and observing her expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface. She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like stars in the sky.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
And what's the use of it?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad.
Oh, wow, that's
This
so
is a
cool.
sort of
what the fuck?
contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Where is he now?
Whoa. The soul is fastened inside his corpse. What the fuck? I'm totally saying that.
That is precisely what the sailors feared when they drew these maps. A fear of drowning within one's own corpse.
What travels did he make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
She points to his heart.
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Inter-Islary Age.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor. And these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green desk lamp, Captain Ptolemaeus Price, 58, bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, vacation, injured. In Martinez looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're tactful, it could be beneficial.
Nah, we don't. No.
I am relieved you think so. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security.
Well, we already also potentially really know what it is, so we're okay there. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can...
That's it.
Tremble. The time is now. Ta'ola.
What?
Time for the show. For Ta'ola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
Half-Light, are you okay, bro? What the fuck?
Ulogu Theodos. Xeno Zausin. Ipoli Osithien. Echondes Fronisin. Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
Kitty cat. Okay, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? Holy fuck.
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
What the fuck? Okay. Opt in to the world ending soon. What?
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
I'm afraid.
So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos. Perhaps, just a thought, this has something to do with the hangover.
Dude, what an interesting, playthrough. I think it would be ridiculously fun to go through this game as just totally believing your inner voice, going full psychic, and then opting into whatever the fuck this is and just being like, yeah, the world is gonna end, I know it. Okay, I'm gonna opt out though for our playthrough.
Okay, yes, maybe it is just the hangover talking, or some kind of joke you're playing on yourself instead of working on the case.
What the fuck, man?
Homosexual underground.
We did it!
Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't.
What the fuck? All right. Bonuses from the thought. You stopped obsessing about it. No bonuses. Oh, okay. It's an ancient Greek word basically referring to flight, as in fight or flight. Oh, wow. Like fight or flee. Interesting. Interessante. Holy shit, man. I can't believe that happened. So she said we have till Monday, right? All right, Kim. Guess what?
Yes?
I'm gay. Oh, it does actually let me tell him. Yeah, okay. Yep. Do I have to do it right here though? I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this right here. I'm not doing that. We're gonna travel, which we can't do. We're gonna have to walk the long way. Fine, I'll just tell him here.
Okay.
I've managed to stop obsessing about my sexuality.
Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Matter of fact, we should get back to it right now. Mm-hmm.
Just one thing, though.
What?
No! Dude, I will fucking faint. I will faint. Are you a part of the homosexual underground?
You didn't stop at all, did you? You are just obsessing about other people's sexuality now. But am I? I'll spare you another 20-hour mind project. Yes, I am. Now let's get back to work.
Where's my fucking romance music? Holy fuck, dude. Hit the music. It's not working. It's not plugged in. I had no idea. Really? Holy shit, the ship has sailed. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh! What? The fuck? Now, I wonder if you never find that out if you don't unlock that homosexual underground thing. That's so fucking good, dude. Oh my god. Could he be any more perfect? We love him so much. Will it let me travel now? Am I just not able to travel anymore? Holy shit, dude. What? Oh my god. Of all the times not to have the music queued up. It's actually because for some reason I have to re-plug in my Stream Deck every day now. I have to reach around in the back of the computer, unplug it, and plug it back in. I don't know why it just suddenly doesn't work the first time. It's absurd. Oh my god,
Stop. Now. It is time.
No. No. That sounds incredibly ominous.
It is.
What am I supposed to do?
Be prepared. Wield Ruby's double-barreled pistol. What a shitty gun, but it's better than nothing.
I'm not sure I feel ready for this.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Do I switch and put the armor on? No, that's not who we are, is it? That's not us. Logic, authority. I say we just do our fucking best, dude. Empathy. Who the fuck knows what these pants even do? We could do... Well, we don't want to lower our reaction speed, do we? Oh. Okay. Why am I so scared?
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Oh no.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right? Shut up. You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm. There's something very wrong with him.
He's dangerous.
Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened
I'm sorry,
yet.
this is so
you
intense,
can just
but
return
what
to
the
your
fuck
unit
was
and
that,
forget
Kim?
all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare
Exactly,
us
Tom.
if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
Peaceful.
It sounds like the armored figure is weeping.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant points to the helmeted figure.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
The big one is the mercenary at the gates, the scab leader.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
What?
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get between them. We're out of time. Kim, I love
The
you.
Mercenary Tribunal.
Okay. Stop, this is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward.
I think he's calmed down a bit. No, he didn't. He's about to open fire.
He's calming down. I can talk to him. Oh, God.
You can't think that way now.
Shut up,
This
Half-Light.
is serious.
Pig, fuck!
A voice from beneath the helmet interrupts your thoughts. You only make out the last word. I can see you're drunk. One wrong move and I'm taking you out. Easy now. No one needs to die today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
Okay, hold on.
No one is going to kill anyone.
Shut
Let's just
up,
put the guns
Elizabeth.
down and
Shut
talk like
the fuck
civilized
up.
human beings.
Shut up. Shut up.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man.
Oh no.
Suddenly, your fingers holding the grip of a gun that has just taken a life tingle. Go for it, it seems to say. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that.
Listen, they didn't do it. That's the first thing I'm gonna fucking say.
Yeah? Who did that?
You should implicate yourself. Throw yourself onto the embrasure.
What?
Chest first.
Oh no. What? Oh no! That would probably actually work. So they'd kill me, but it would save all these people. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it, dude. Fucking Inland Empire, do I trust you or what? My god. It was someone else, someone who's not here now. Fuck it. It was me.
No, wait!
He didn't.
He is tense, like a steel spring under full load.
I'm an amnesiac cop. I probably did it and I can't even remember that I did.
You think this is funny? What if I just shot one of your pals here for fun? Huh? How about the kid? That'd be fucking funny.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
Yeah, well, it's because she can't stop running her fucking mouth, dude.
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
Listen, he was shot. He wasn't hanged.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
He doesn't move the weapon.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hanging was only a cover-up.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
The man looks at his revolver and smiles.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That's bad. You need to stop arguing now. This won't be won by talking about the case. They don't care.
Bro.
Dangerous.
Oh my god,
Ask
I'm gonna
about him
barf.
first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
I knew you weren't a goddamn scab leader.
Yeah, I don't fucking act so well. Laylee had a hard-on for making faces for you natives. Fucking food aid shit. That shit is done now. Trigger time.
So then who the fuck are you?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
He points at the whirling in rags.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click softly. Corti, Cortiner, Major Raoul Cortiner, friends with Lely. Raoul and Lely.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
He had blue eyes. Is that actually accurate? Because I can't fucking remember, and that's my brain. I think it was blue eyes. I'll start with this one. I feel like this is a really good one to say because it immediately makes him remember his face, right? Whereas this is just speaking. And if you actually give somebody a visual, it's like that way when you're jamming or D&D or whatever too. If you use something that will make them immediately think of that person, that was confirmed. Okay, so then we're gonna say he had blue eyes.
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man.
He smiles, pulling his face in a strange way.
It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths.
Listen, everyone says good things about him. He was a talker.
Fuck do you mean, talker?
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets, squeeze a bit of kip-tass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be.
He points toward the yard.
If Laylee was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, clay monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
This one isn't used to being suited this long. She's uncomfortable. We'll open fire just to hurry things along.
Fuck. Your colonel did not deserve to go out like that, and I promise I will find his killer.
Find his killer. Cop, his killer stands right there, shitting his pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting him. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
Motherfuck, dude. I'm gonna try to keep them talking, man.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
The armored woman smiles a vicious smile.
All of you cunts inside out.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
Did he do it?
What do you think he does?
Ooh, I'm a killer too. That's interesting. Yeah, he kills.
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
Easy. Easy now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna ask where she is, and this is so bad, but...
Who the fuck is that?
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? The manager calls down from the balcony.
Hunched, but keeping it together.
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
Sorry. I'm sorry. The lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed
You
mercenary.
can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
Oh my god, I'm gonna barf, guys. Ugh! This is pretty aggressive, but we're gonna try it. Oh god.
Yes. So what?
You'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth. Ooh, do you think we could get her to do that? Got them arguing! Oh! Okay. I'm gonna say the Wild Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company
I don't,
thinks?
but I just am trying everything.
He isn't just boasting. He really doesn't care. Back out of this now, or it'll get bad.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Fucking waste this fuck!
Could you imagine if this was 17%? I tell you right now, if this was 17%, I would do this over the 58.
All right, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Krenner would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
This is an interesting fucking option. But basically what Rhetoric is saying is this is an illegal tribunal, which is option number 2. Who's the commanding officer is option number 1. So what the fuck is number 3? I feel like you were called Downwell once. What happened? Like, I think that that's pretty intense. Also, again, because it brings him back. But again, Rhetoric was recommending we do one of these two. So I think I'll do this does not give you the right to conduct a tribunal. I think saying that he's not in charge of the unit is pretty shitty. I mean, he could just be mad and his ego could get in the way, you know? Oh God, I'm going for 2.
Pops, you have no idea about the rights Crenell extends to us.
Yeah, okay, well what rights are those then?
If I fuck and kill you, hang you to that streetlight by your shit pipes, then that's called a necessary display of force. No one's going to give a shit about dead loincloths. That's reality.
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking about something else. And his hand is off the gun.
No!
This did something.
No, bro. No way. There's no way, dude. It can't possibly happen. It didn't, we failed. The only way it heals my health.
A small explosion expels the bullet from the chamber.
Oh my God,
With a puff
dude.
of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft
gonna
clicking
die.
sound in
Jesus Christ.
like dice rolling.
Go ahead. Give it another try.
Another soft explosion, like a fire that goes off in your hand. Another soft click from the gleaming white cuirass.
They teach you to shoot the chest in Copland? Stupid fuck. Kill him.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Oh my god, dodge or save Kim? Fuck off!
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. You stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces. Titus, behind you, must be aiming at him right now. Don't forget, there's additional reinforcements. Just survive this. You leap left. A swarm of enemy lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
What? Stop shooting at me.
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot. Watch out. To your left. DePaul is about to take a shot too.
Oh no, I can't handle this.
Kim.
I can't handle
God,
this.
Please.
The lieutenant says quietly without trembling. He aims, face pale. Listen though, because there was that whole thing about him aiming at the beginning and how he doesn't like to shoot his gun because he can't see.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you. Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Oh my god, Kim.
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger. A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
Bro.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it. The Hardy Boys are yelling. Someone is running, jumping over you. In the background you hear gunfire shatter glass, and then a man in pain.
No.
A familiar sound. It's Titus with a splat like meat.
No.
You hear bullets rip into him. His voice, still giving orders, grows fainter. A gurgle. He's not gonna make it. Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Out of it, a silhouette appears, crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. Wow, Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up. I remember everything. There's a white shadow that smells like apricots. It's always there. I think this is fucking hilarious because we're sorry, cop. So the fact that there's an option that we apologize for getting shot. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this option.
Yes, keep talking.
Yeah,
Stay
I'm
awake.
trying.
Look at me.
I'm trying.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him, a shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. There, behind, you hear your bloody lips mumble, but he does not understand. He does not look into your eyes and see the fear there. He does not trust you. He just shakes his head, still crouched over you. You hear a distant gunshot, velvety smooth. A red circle has appeared on the lieutenant's jacket. It's growing fast. Like a pillow, he falls on you, cold nylon and blood slumped on you as the lights go out. All the lights. The last thing you hear is the sound of his spectacles landing on the pavement next to you.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
Kim, there is no Kim. There is no fight. It's over. It was.
Have mercy on yourself. Take the door.
He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon you will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
Oh, that was very good.
It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Holy shit, dude.
You see Kuno's familiar shape in the found pants.
What?
It turns double, then triple from the pain. He says,
Coinslot's dead?
you can barely hear him. The pain is so bad.
Just kidding, Piggo.
Oh,
the boo-boo wagon
you
took the Beano
asshole.
cloud away. He's probably gonna live.
Oh my God. Where did they take him?
To the hospital, fucktard. Try to keep up with Kuno.
He glares at you with something akin to respect.
Thank God. Okay.
Holy shit,
he's alive.
dude.
They say you got a lot of people killed, like half the town. They say you didn't do shit. I guess that's cool. So I thought I'd stick around.
Just be straight with me.
Sure, Kuno's gonna help you with that. Kuno's in a given mood right now.
Half the town is dead?
Yeah, it was a fucking massacre. You and Kuno are the only ones left here.
Relax. The kid is just messing with you. You didn't actually get thousands of people killed.
How long?
2 days? Kuno's been out longer sleeping off the speed train. 2 days is nothing. 2 days is nothing to the Kuno.
The fuck happened to this room?
Baby Beard was in here. Was probably a bitch to clean this shit up.
Baby Beard. That can only be got the cafeteria manager.
Fuck.
Yeah, fucking Baby Beard. Cleaned all your shit up. He's like your fucking mum now or something.
What happened to me?
You tore some shit up there, pig. Got shot too.
Kuno is looking at you like a tamed wolf would look at his master, like an equal. How badly am I hurt?
How would Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking doctor.
He looks at you like you're an idiot.
Pretty fucking bad, Kuno thinks. But you're one lucky pig. The doc took the bullet out and said you'll live.
Can I walk?
Are your legs attached to Kuno? Can the Kuno move your legs? The fuck should I know?
You can walk. If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone. You're a psycho locomotor.
I'm a psycho locomotor, Kuno.
That's pretty cool to Kuno. Kuno's also a psycho.
You know who treated me?
Kuno did?
What?
He didn't.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
It's cool. Just remember, Kuno doesn't save shit for free.
What about the doctor who removed the bullet from my leg?
Yeah, some cunt from your station came over and knife fucked you when you were sleeping. Nick's Fuckleave, I think he was called. Said he was a doctor, then fucked off and told me to phone him if you shit yourself.
Nix Gottlieb, station medic, throws a bag containing
Jesus
a small bullet
Christ, I
into
gotta
the medical
sit the
waste
fuck
disposer.
down, dude.
Then he pops some caramel candy into his mouth and says, "Next." There's a line behind his door. We're detecting druamine in your bloodstream. It's a potent morphine-based painkiller. The good doctor must have given you some. It's gonna suck when it wears off.
Are you hurt?
Why, in the name of fuck, would Kuno be hurt?
It rolls his eyes at you.
Kuno's fucking smart. Kuno wasn't in that fuck pile. Kuno knows when shit goes south, unlike you. You keep asking all this weird shit from Kuno that the Kuno has no way of knowing about.
Yeah, okay. Oh my god, I thought Kim was dead, dude. Holy shit. I'm so sad we failed that roll.
Go easy, pig. You want to lean on the Kuno or something?
You can take it.
Aww.
Just don't lean on the old leg too heavily.
So, how is it?
I feel fantastic. Let's rock.
Kuno can see you trying to shit him, but Kuno's unshittable, so fuck does Kuno care?
Still, you see something akin to respect in his eyes.
What happened to everybody else?
Titus died. Some of his goons too. The whole fucking harbour is in lockdown right now. Even Kuno can't get in.
Titus is dead.
Yeah, fucking dead. Died in the hospital, I hear. Union's all weepy and shit. It's probably your fault.
Yep,
It probably is, fucking Butterfingers. It's the fault of those who killed him, not you.
Do you know if Joyce, the lady with the boat, is okay?
Rich bitch. Yeah, probably. Boat's gone. Kuno'd be fucking fine too if Kuno had a boat.
Is the blonde next door really gone?
Yeah, she's way gone, pig. Kuno's been here for 2 days, and Baby Beard and you are the only fucks in the building.
Of course she's really gone. What did you think?
Okay, what about the harbor?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. No one goes in or out. Shit's paranoid now.
Thanks for telling me.
No problem. Kuno shares the info.
What do you think we should do now?
The fuck you asking Kuno for? How would Kuno know? Kuno's fucking 12.
You don't know?
Tough shit, pig. All Kuno knows is the harbour is in lockdown. Town's fucked now. Half the hardy bitches are dead, and even your company bitch left. Kuno thinks you're fucked, but I can help you. What you got? Bounce that shit off Kuno.
Let's do this tango, Pig, he thinks. Detective Pig and Detective Kun on the case. We bouncing. Kun and Pig. And you're picking him up on your cop frequency too? This is bad.
Miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over.
Miracle? Shit.
This is pretty
What is
fucking
this
cool.
weak shit? You gotta watch your own back. Miracles don't fucking happen in matinees. Get real.
There's something creeping around out there. I can sense it.
Yeah? Like what?
He seems to like the idea. Something.
Shit. Playing the Kuno like that? You better have something else for me.
Yeah, there was some footprints in the dust in the room behind.
There are fucking footprints everywhere,
Yeah, but
Pig.
here's the thing,
Pigs
like...
are too into this footprint shit. Kuno just saw footprints outside on the sidewalk.
Yeah, but I don't think it was Ruby, right? Those were the ones that didn't have the soul. And that's when we started to realize that there was someone else involved with this.
Huh?
It seems like his own people took him out, to be honest.
Kuno thinks it's a dead end.
The fuck, Kuno?
You want Kuno to be a yes man? Or you want me to tell it like it is?
Yeah, okay,
Walls
that's
are
fair.
full of holes here, Pig. Even Kuno knows that.
There is no telling when it was made. He had a point there.
Okay, what about the fucking flowers?
Yeah, what? What, Bells?
This flower.
Fuck, Pig. Kuno doesn't know about this flower shit. Kuno's
Alright.
not feeling it.
Well...
Shit ain't nothing to Kuno. What now?
I don't know, but I'm not going to give up.
Will Pig? You ready to walk, Will Pig?
Yeah.
So, listen, Pig. Kuno's been thinking about shit and... Kuno's coming with you. Help you wrap this shit up, final style.
Asking for something, even asking to come along, doesn't come easy for him.
What style was that?
Final style. You fucked everything up. Now Kuno's all you got. Terminal
Oh
Kuno.
my god. Because there's a chance Kim would still be with us at this point in the game, but we fucked it up so badly that he's not. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna barf.
This scene is dead. Kuno's out of here. Might as well be a pig. Big up fucky fingers on me way out.
Drug asset detected. Look at him. Life hasn't been easy on him. You want to drag him along and put him through more shit? Your shit? Look, this might be his only
Yeah,
way
he
out.
should be a cop. Remember when we said you should be a cop and he was like, fuck that? It's possible that, you know, this is his way out.
Streetwise.
Yeah.
Knows the neighborhood. Knows the people. He could be useful. This is a 12-year-old kid. You can't seriously be considering taking him along. What's going to happen to him?
Okay, well, saddle up.
Accepted the Kuno like a motherfucker. What are we gonna do now?
All right, pay attention.
Yeah, debrief Kuno. Let Kuno know the plan.
The kid rubs his hands
A
together.
gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
We should check her room.
That's Clage, right? Bitch next door. Kuno's thinking the same thing. Let's rock it, Pigman.
Holy shit, dude. You hear traffic outside, back in the world again. Newly replaced glass. Your bed still smells of your sweat and blood. The stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. You see gleaming white enamel, no bottles inside, and the door is open. You can walk right into Kin's room. Can I do that? Can I go in here? Hello? Not let me. Do I need to like actually walk through? Hello? The alarm is set for 6:50 in the morning.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
Okay, well, what about this one?
Very little. This is a daily write-up. He's just started copying notes from his notebook.
Is it going to be
them
named
for
Disco
filing.
Elysium? I'm
The
going to
case
barf.
appears to be named, however.
What's the name?
KK57
Oh, we did the hanged man, that's right.
0815. The Hanged Man. 28 kilometers to the northeast, in the infirmary of Precinct 57, Lieutenant Kim Pinball Kitsuragi rests under a heart monitor. A triage sign, colored yellow, hangs from his injury record. Safe, it means. He coughs, propped up against the pillow.
Did Kim really trust you? He did. We had the bonus for it, but we still failed the roll.
Why are you here? Asked the man as the cough fit resides. His eyes are black and moist. To inquire about the Lieutenant E. Freighter, sir. I am his partner, says Satellite Officer Jean Vicmaire, standing in the doorway. Then why are you wasting time here? Coughs Kim. He's out there, in Martinez, unsupervised, without cover. You need to get there. His cough gets the best of him. He grabs a glass. On his right-hand side, a little blue notebook, open at case notes.
Holy fucking shit, dude. Holy shit. Oh. And that is that. That is the end for today. I'm trying to decide if we want to see what happens if we save Kim or if we just want to live with the rolls as they are. God damn, that was fucking awesome. The whole thing is just hitting like a punch to the face. Yeah, it's really good. And I kind of want to leave it this way and like see the story out this way because it has so much replayability, but I don't know when I'm going to get to play the game again. So I kind of, I don't want to know what happened in your playthrough, guys. I don't want to know what the alternatives are. Those are considered spoilers. So please keep that in mind. There's no reason to separate save file here. So I did make one. This screams for another playthrough. It's such a good game. Yeah. The question is, when will I get to do that, right? Because we're not going to immediately replay this game. So it'd probably be like next winter or something. We do another disco run, which honestly, I'd be down for that. This game is so good that I would happily restream it. And I don't normally restream, games we've already played before. Yeah, value in owning your roles in roleplay. You can always watch other people's bit of arcs. I don't want to do that though. I would want to play through it and experience it. But I think I'm more leaning towards that this is our run and then we next winter play through again and I just have to wait to find out what happens. But that'll make it more fun for me anyway. But holy shit, that was very intense and man, everything just started going to shit the moment she shot herself, right? Like I feel like, and as soon as it happened, as soon as she went, fuck it, I was like, oh my God, they told us she was on the edge and I fucking destroyed her, like her science experiment, something she spent all this time. I know it was a torture device, but like, fuck, it was the one thing that she was, yeah. Oh, and everything just fucking fell apart from there. So I'll see you tomorrow. Are we going to be an infernal engine and just keep going? I hope so. I fucking hope so. Shit. Whew.
Most civilized people are out of touch with reality because they confuse the world as it is with the world as they think about it, and talk about it, and describe it. Now, of course, reality, from a philosopher's point of view, is a dangerous word. A philosopher will ask me, what do I mean by reality? Am I talking about the physical world of nature? Or am I talking about a spiritual world? Or what? And to that I have a very simple answer. When we talk about the material world, That is actually a philosophical concept. So in the same way, if I say that reality is spiritual, that's also a philosophical concept. And reality itself is not a concept. Reality is... and we won't give it a name.
See you tomorrow.